Hello, hold on. There's a little static here. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this for you. So that's what happened. Just took a toy replica sonic screwdriver to fix the problem. Hello everyone, it's the Metal Geek. How y'all doing? Today we are going to be talking about a subject that is, in my opinion, very interesting. Now, it might be to you and it might not be to you, but we're going to be talking about toy collecting. And more specifically is, if you are an adult and you're collecting toys, does that make you juvenile? Well, we're here to discuss that today. Now, I'm not a huge toy collector. I do have a few, as you can see in the background, and I have a few other things, such as WWE collector's belts and stuff like that. And I am a video game collector more than I am a toy collector. But I do like to collect some toys. It has to really interest me for me to want to be able to collect a particular toy. But there's also this stigma that if you're an adult and you're collecting toys, you haven't matured. And why? Why is that so? Just because you have a hobby and it makes you happy and it makes it where you can get through a very tough adult life a little easier, why does that have to make you juvenile? Why do you have to be, oh my god, you haven't grown up because you're collecting toys? In all honesty, it doesn't have to be that way, and people who think that way are extremely judgmental, and they just don't get the point. That's fine. Not everybody will. But at the same time, if you want to unwind, when it comes down to it, it's about having a hobby. For some people, having a hobby will be, watching TV. Drawing, which I actually love to do. It's a little hard for me because right now, at least in my older life, I have carpal tunnel in my hands and it makes it hard for me to draw. But it's also could be writing, which I also do. I love writing and I do that and to this very day. And it could be pretty much anything. So the question is why is toy collecting looked down on? Well, maybe not so much as it used to be, but there are still plenty of people that's like, oh my god, you are 30, you are 40, and you're still playing with toys. No, I'm not playing with toys. I'm collecting them and displaying them because, to me, they look f***ing cool. Now, I don't pretty much judge anyone for the things that they do to have fun in their life. Like I said, play video games, read a book, read comic books, whatever. It could be any hobby. Build cars. Everyone has their thing. Some people, it's toy collecting. So my question is again, why does it have to be that if you collect a toy or multiple toys when you're an adult that you're somehow not a grown-ass adult? Well, ladies and gentlemen, grown-ass adults can hold a job, be responsible, and do all the same responsible things that you would normally be doing as an adult and still collect toys. Here's just a little bit of my personal collection. Personally, this is one of my favorites. This is my Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch figure from Fire Toys. It was probably the most expensive toy I've ever bought. It was around $150, and I generally don't spend that much on anything unless it's video games. But in this particular case, I just wanted to have that one signature piece of my collection, and this became that piece. I also have a few other things like the Robotech Veritex and the Amiibos, as well as these other toys. like I said, I have a collection of WWE Championship Belts. I have, right over here, my WWE Championship Belt. Now, this is a replica. It is a commemorative belt, and it is very nice looking. It's made out of hard plastic and fox leather, but it's great for display. It does actually fit on an adult human male because it is a full-size replica of the belt, but it's really just, it's nice, and I have it up for display. I also have the Nxt Championship Belt, or otherwise as Tommaso Ciampa would call it, Goldie. It is not in any means a commemorative. This is a full-on replica with zinc alloy. Again, fox leather. It looks really, really nice though. And I think I'm going to wear this for the rest of the video because why not? But the question is why do people tend to think that just because you are an adult and you collect toys that you're juvenile? Honestly, I don't know. It's maybe a judgmental thing. Maybe there's something going on with these people who have to make themselves feel better by putting other people down. I don't honestly get the psychology, but I do understand that it happens, and it might be because they just need to feel superior in some way. Maybe they just need to be feeling like they are the kings and queens of the world, and maybe they don't feel that way, so they have to find somebody that they can kind of make the scapegoat. And I really feel sorry for those people if that's how they feel, because one, nobody should feel like they're inferior to anybody, because as long as they're doing right in this world and they're trying their best, why shouldn't they feel like, you know, an actual human being? But when it gets to the point where they have to put others down in order to get to that point, well, I'm sorry, that's where you lose me. And I can't help you if that's how you feel. Once again, I am not a huge toy collector, but I do collect a few here and there that I find to be interesting. I don't keep a lot of the toys that I collect in the packaging, and I know there are some people right now who are rolling their eyes and go, oh my god, what is wrong with you? Okay, I do keep a few in the packages. It depends on what it is, but I like to display what I have. And to be honest with you, keeping them in the boxes doesn't let you display them that well. And I'm sure some people are like, oh sure you can put them in a nice glass case, and yeah, okay, understood. But for me, sometimes just being able to put them up there and actually just kind of like really just allowing that to be what it is, and like showing the figurines and the little collectible cars and the WWE Championship Belts and all that good stuff, that's the kind of stuff that I like to do. So, I'm not going to keep everything in the box. In some respects, I actually like to play around with the toys a little bit. So if that makes me even more juvenile, okay, whatever. But that's for other people to determine, and not me. I have no shame in collecting toys. I have no shame in collecting video games. But I just feel like it's an issue that does exist, and I think it's something that people, like a stigma that people need to like get out of their head. A person who loves video games or collects toys or loves anime or manga or cartoons or anything like that, they're not immature for liking that stuff. Most of these people have everyday jobs just like you. They're supporting their families just like you. And they're doing everything in their power to live a happy life. And if watching cartoons and manga and anime and collecting toys and playing video games is what gives them a little happiness in their lives. Who is anybody to judge them? But this is just my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Leave comments below, guys. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. And once again, I will not be offended by that. Subscribe. Please ring that notification bell. And this is the Metal Geek saying, have a great one. Sorry, I have to go now and defend my championship. Later.